Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have a channel. Like, that's such a weird thing to say. I have a channel all about me. Wow, that's not good. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for the reception on my last video. I kind of posted that on a whim and didn't even really expect anything to come of it, but it has done super well, and I've gotten a lot of comments, a lot of new subscribers from it. So if you're new to my channel, I'm also new to my channel. I have not even a real channel until now, but I am really interested in continuing this and seeing where it goes and giving you guys different tips or tricks on basically anything you want. I want to do a part 2 on my last video due to all of the questions and comments that I've had, so I want to continue addressing those and just keep it going. So my last video, I talked about how to enlarge your breast size naturally, or at least how I did it. And I want to say that I, of course, had a few comments and concerns of like, how is this going to work? Would it even work for me? Is this like really true? And the answer to those is yes. Of course, every single topic that has to do with your anatomy, your body anatomy, is going to differ for every single person. Every single human body is completely different. So what works for someone might not work for the other person. But what I advise you guys on is something that really did work for me. So there's really there's no hidden agenda or anything like that. One of the biggest concerns from my last video was the idea that I gained a lot of weight, and that was sort of the biggest takeaway from the video. And I just want to clarify that that shouldn't be the biggest takeaway from the video, because I gained weight in a very specific, calculated way. I didn't necessarily just sit around and just kind of be willy-nilly and gain weight or eat whatever I wanted to. It was very methodical, and so I want to clarify on that a little bit more, just so that people know. So in my last video, I talked about the number one thing that has changed in my life since the before and the after photo. First of all, I have started getting up earlier in the morning. I used to be that person who would just sit around all day. I wouldn't wake up until 12 noon. I didn't have anything to do, eat like one meal, and then go to bed. I had zero appetite. I had almost no desire to eat anything throughout the day. I always liked that. I considered it like, oh, a life hack, like I only need to eat one meal. But if you want to see a change in your body, you're gonna have to make a change in your lifestyle. But it's true. If you're sitting around all day eating one meal, you're not really challenging yourself. So I started getting up earlier in the morning, just in little tiny increments. It would be like I'd get up at 10 a.m., then I'd get up at 9, and then 8, and then now I usually wake up before my alarm. My alarm usually goes off at like 8 a.m. every day, and I'll always go at 7:55. I'm like, what the? Oh wait, I lost 5 minutes of sleep that I really wanted. So getting up earlier in the morning jumpstarts your metabolism. It allows you to eat more meals because your body's working harder. You're getting up and burning calories as soon as you start the day. We burn, I think, about 1,500 calories just naturally by just existing. So there you go, you're already like working hard just by being. But you want to supplement your body with nutrition all day long. So getting up earlier in the morning allows you to eat a breakfast. I never used to eat breakfast. It would be like in the back of my mind, but I never woke up hungry. Waking up hungry and eating breakfast jumpstarts your metabolism at the beginning of the day. Then around lunchtime now, I eat when I never used to eat a lunch. I would always skip lunch and just go right to dinner. So eating a healthy lunch, as healthy as you can make it. Obviously, I am graduating college, and I'm sure some people watching this might be in college or high school or middle school. Like, you're busy, you have a lot to do. When it comes to dinner time, I try and eat as balanced of a meal as I possibly can. And there are a lot of foods that are really great for breast tissue growth and for breast health. Nuts are really nutritious. They have a lot of protein and really good fats. Green vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, which are like broccoli, cauliflower, those things are really great for your health overall. But they're also superfoods, especially for women. they help you with all of your womanly parts. Seafood. I am a huge seafood eater. I'll put some pictures right here of dinners that I make. I love making salmon for dinner. It's one of the healthiest foods out there. Obviously, if you're vegan or vegetarian, there's lots of different options to use to, you know, supplement your diet with other things. But if you like to eat meat, I would definitely recommend starting to eat more seafood. It's super, super good for you. Seeds, snacking on seeds throughout the day. Sunflower butter, chia seeds, like anything like that that you can put into your diet, sneak it in there somewhere. Chicken and other lean meats are really, really great for you. They're just easy protein and they do help bulk you up. They like feed muscle. And underneath your breast tissue there is muscle, so you do want to work those out. So there are tons and tons and tons of things that you can do in terms of your diet. But eating more is going to be one of the biggest things that helped me. Second, let's talk about exercise. I talked about exercise in my last video and I gave some examples of workouts that you can do. We think of our breasts as something that's just like, hey, you know, there's nothing really you can do to change that. But there are small things that you can do to change that. There are women who work out as a profession, as a job, who do bodybuilding, and as you can see, their breasts have significantly changed from their diet and exercise. There is muscle underneath the breast tissue. So the same thing applies. If you work out your chest in a moderate way, it can help strengthen your body, which lifts like everything that you have. It grows muscle, makes you nice and firm and toned. And my exercise regimen has definitely changed from when I used to sleep all day and not even work out at all. Working out here is key because, well, if you just gain weight and you lose it, like your boobs will go away. If you work out and stop working out, your body's gonna go back to what it looked like before. And if that's something you're okay with, perfect. But if you want to see a change, you have to put in a little bit of effort. And it doesn't take a whole lot. I try and go to the gym or do at least 1 hour of exercise every day. Something, it can be anything. From weightlifting classes to kickboxing to I just did a jiu-jitsu class that was really interesting. That's a great cardio workout. Bar, ballet classes, Zumba, yoga, anything. Get your body moving for 1 hour a day and you'll start to see change. The third thing that I want to talk about that I don't think I addressed much in my last video was a second puberty. And if any of you are watching this who are high school age or younger, you're probably like, I'm ready for my body to like glow up. But be patient. I didn't go through my second puberty until I was like probably 21. And in high school, you have a body type that feel like, you know, your peers are like blossoming and developing and you're kind of not. Don't worry about that because your teenage body is not the body that you're going to keep for the rest of your life. Plenty of adults go through a second puberty. For a lot of people, it yields really positive results. For me, it yielded curves. I put on a little bit of weight. Putting on a healthy amount of weight is totally normal and natural. Increase in muscle mass, your skin, your hair, your nails, all of these things could definitely change after you graduate high school. Be patient. I know that it's like, oh, okay, like, if you are patient and you just work hard, then your body, I feel like, will always reward you. Massaging your breast tissue with lotion or oil, that could totally work. Like, that sounds like something that's really easy to do and it doesn't hurt at all, so why not try? Stretching, like I said in my last video, just like waking up in the morning and stretching your chest, elongating your muscles. Like, stretching does a lot of really good things for your body. You can take supplements. There are supplements out there on the market for women, but I would not recommend taking hormones or steroids. If you can avoid doing that, that's probably recommended because you don't want to mess with your natural chemical balance in the body. Obviously, if you are like trans or something, that's a totally different story. Like, I don't have any advice on that because it's not something that I've experienced, but if you don't need to make that change, I would not mess with your hormones at all. Okay, you guys, so I want to know, what is the next video that you want me to do a topic on? I have seen a lot of requests for like a workout routine, which I will totally do. And I'm also going to do a video on skincare, how I cleared my cystic acne. I used to have cystic acne, and I'm going to do a video on that. Is there anything else you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments below, and I would be super, super, super happy to make a video on it. Thank you guys so much. Okay, bye!